Hi everyone, this is Marjorie. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. And if you're new here, would you please do me a favor and subscribe and ring the little bell, and that way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So, my last video I mentioned that I'm kind of doing a reboot. I haven't technically been off keto, and from the videos that I've been watching this morning, apparently I have been in ketosis, but I've still been eating too many carbs to be losing. So I'm really happy to say that my ketone levels are back up. I was 2.1 this morning. I've been under 1. Yesterday was 0.9. So yeah, I'm really happy. And I kind of knew this was coming. I've been working at this for a while, for about a week. I've been cutting out my nighttime snacking on peanuts. I don't snack on you know, foods you're not supposed to, but I have been overeating keto foods. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get on the scale each day and see what's going on. So I'm basically going back to basics, which was what I said on my last video. And the reason I'm addressing this now is because I had such a big response from women who have kind of been doing the same thing. I guess sometimes in the summer and sometimes during the holidays, we get sidetracked with the important things in life, like our families and, you know, different things that are going on, and we just put ourselves on the back burner. So now I am happy to say that I think I'm back in the saddle. And I saw this, I have a calendar that's by Keto Casey, and this kind of fits my mood lately. A goal without a plan is just a wish. And I've been wishing for a while that I would start losing again, but I didn't really have the plan. I wasn't working a plan, and I did get a comment from one of my friends on keto who's that visits my channel frequently, and she said I'm overthinking it, and I agree with her. I have been overthinking it, and now it's time to stop thinking about it and put it into action. So I'm going back to basics. Now I wanted to talk about a couple of other things. First of all, I'm going to talk about the hardest part of getting started with keto. And this is for people who are trying to get back on keto because they've fallen off, or for people who are interested in keto for the first time and they're just researching it and watching every video they can find and get their hands on. First of all, let me mention, for those of you who are new, I'm 67, and last year I lost 50 pounds. And for the last 8 months, I've kept that 50 pounds off, and now I've decided I want to get back being more serious and take off another 20 by December 1st. Okay, now that you're caught up on that, I'd like to talk about the hardest part of keto to me. And of course, these are my opinions. I'm not a doctor, so if you are looking for medical advice, you need to go to many of the doctors on YouTube that talk about the keto diet. I'm giving you my experience on the keto diet for myself. The important thing to me is that you don't give up everything all at once. Some people are okay with that and they can do it and they do it well. I'm not one of those people. I don't have a lot of vices, but I still use my sweetener. I use my stevia sweetener because the reason I gained weight was, you know, emotional eating, not, you know, unconscious, subconscious eating, or whatever it's called, unconscious, I don't know. Eating at the wrong time, eating before bed, skipping food all day, which is okay if you're on keto. But if you're eating carbs, eating before bed is not okay. And so I've changed my habits, and I've noticed that you know, I think that's one of the hardest parts, is just getting your habits, you know, getting started. Giving up, you know, some people are fearful of giving up the addiction to carbs. They're afraid that once they start keto, they can never, ever have a carb again. And of course you can. You can do anything you want to do. But once you start keto, and you want to be successful on keto, no, you're not going to be eating carbs. You're going to be finding substitutes for the things that you're going to be missing the most. Are you what caused you to be in this situation where you want to lose weight? Sweets? Was it pasta? Was it potatoes? Mine was potatoes and sweets. I really could live without bread. Okay, my kitty cat's complaining. I can live with, it's too hot for him to go outside. He's been sick, and so he may do this for a while. Anyway, he can go outside in the mornings and the evenings, so don't feel sorry for him. Bread, fruit. My daughter-in-law, kind of went a little off keto for this summer because she loves her fruits, and I don't blame her. She's doing it for her health. She's beautiful. She doesn't really need to lose any weight. And if you want to eat fruits, I get it. You can eat berries. Berries are allowed on keto. You do need to keep them, the quantity down. You can't just eat a basket full of berries. But you can have some berries with a little whipped cream, little stevia sweetener. I have found many substitutes for all the things that I was missing. And it took a while. It probably took me a good 6 months to find acceptable substitutes for a lot of the things and it also took me about 6 months to become completely fat adapted to the point that I no longer crave them. It's not that they repulse me. When I look at something that somebody's eating that's not keto and that I'm not going to eat, I look at it and it just doesn't interest me. And it kind of amazes me that it doesn't interest me, because I'm the kind of person that I was like a closet eater. My daughter would give me the leftover pies from Thanksgiving to bring home. And I never wanted to admit it, but every time nobody was around, I was eating pie. And I don't need that, and you know what they would do with it? Because they're thin and fit and trim. If nobody ate all the pies, they would throw them in the trash. And so I would feel so sad for the pies. Oh no, I don't want those pies going to waste. Well, guess what? They did. They went to waste on me. So we don't do that anymore. At least I don't do that anymore. So anyway, the hardest part is just getting started. Take the leap. Don't worry, you're not going to miss those carbs eventually, and you're going to have so much energy, and you're going to just love watching how rapidly the weight falls off in most instances. Some people have thyroid issues or other issues that need to be addressed. And if you don't lose fairly fast, I didn't lose rapidly, but I would say 6¼ pounds a month average was just fine. It gave me time to not have as much saggy skin, and that type of thing. It gave me a chance to still enjoy my food. So basically, it's a drastic departure from the standard American diet. You're breaking an addiction to fast food. It can be scary. Socializing is going to be different. You're good. I know, buddy. Socializing is going to be different. You're going to ask for no bread, or if the chips come, and you're at a Mexican restaurant, you're going to move those over to the other end of the table. And my husband's keyed into this. He immediately moves the chips away from me without saying anything. And also the rolls. And so, you don't have to be worried about that. And you're going to be eating extra vegetables with butter. You're going to be eating so many good foods, steak and salad with, taking your own dressing or blue cheese, or vinegar and, lemon and olive oil is one of my other favorites. So anyway, socializing will be a little different, but nobody will notice because so many people are dieting these days, and you're going to be eating foods that are not usually on a diet. And I'm going to talk about those on my next video. There is going to be a little bit more prep. You're not going to be eating fast food. So what I decided was to keep it simple. I used to cook a lot. I don't want to cook anymore. I have a beautiful new kitchen, but I don't want to be in there all the time. It's just my husband and myself. Sometimes my son is here. So basically, I learned good substitutes that are easy, taste delicious, and I don't have any problems with keto. Staying on keto is not even a challenge anymore. It's enjoyable. And I really, truly mean that. So at any rate, I'm excited that my ketone levels are back up, and I expect to be in the 2.5, 3 range soon. And that means I will be dropping weight. So, as I promised, I'll keep you informed. So anyway, don't quit things all at once. Don't quit, you know, if you're drinking diet soda and you're addicted to that, don't do that. You know, just lower your carbs. That's how you start. Lower your carbs. Don't be worried about, oh my gosh, I've watched all these videos and I'm supposed to be counting macros and using an app and I'm supposed to be doing all this. No, you're not. I mean, you can if you're good at that, but all you need to do is keep your carbs under 20 in the beginning, and don't worry about the quantities of fat, the quantities of protein. If you've been overeating carbs, you're going to get into ketosis, and you're going to be so fascinated with the way that your body's responding. You're going to go and keep looking for information, and you'll figure it all out. It's not difficult. Keep it simple. All right. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and please comment and tell me where you're at on your keto journey, or if you're not keto, are you considering keto? And if you are, maybe I can answer a question for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.